This is a short video of called If I Had a Dog. If I had a dog, I would treat the dog with respect as God created him, the animal. Or it would be a male or female dog. But I would not form arbitrary attachment towards or consider the dog as, say, a pet or part of the family. I would consider it as a stewardship, like as where Adam and Eve was with animals. Um, so I wouldn't form attachment to the dog, but I would respect the animal as a creature that my best friend created. So I wouldn't treat the dog as if the dog was a child. I wouldn't treat the dog in the same way I would treat if the dog was a human. I would treat the dog as it is an animal that serves a purpose that it's used to either be a protector, as an additional protector, as a guard dog, or to be used as a sheepdog. Um, in a way, I would treat the dog with respect, feed the dog, and be of support to the dog, and show the dog respect and love. But not in the same love as the love that you share between humans. Because we're creating God's image, but love of just out of respect for out of respect that the fact that God created the animal. And the same goes with all animals, really. So any abuse against animals is deeply wrong. Any cruelty or torture that is done for um, done done in a way to for entertainment is deeply wrong and evil. But if I had a dog, I would probably have a sheepdog, because I just to round up sheep and things. So if I had a dog, I have sheep. So my idea would be just like to live out like in Alps or somewhere very remote, have like, I don't know, 32 sheep, 32 sheep, and one collie, or maybe 12 sheep and one collie. I don't know. No, but a lot of sheep maybe and collie and a collie dog. But yeah, I just respect the animal. You know, I show a bit of love towards the animal, but not in a way that borderlines on bestiality, which a lot of people do with their dogs, where they kind of treat the dog as if it's a human, they dress the dog as if it's a human, and it's just very sickening. Just to witness that they show more love towards an animal than their cousins, and we're all related to each other. So if you show more love towards an animal than you do being that was created in the image of God, and there's something seriously wrong with your heart. It's okay to have respect for animals, which is good, to respect animals as God created them, to show respect. But there's a difference thing when you pass that line, and it borderlines on wickedness and evil, and it borderlines on idolatry. So yeah. If I had a dog, I'd just treat the dog with respect. I made of all the animals, the canine is the one that humanity is most attached to, because it's the most, I think, probably the most creative of all animals, of that God created. I don't know if any other animals could be used in the same extent as dogs been used, like to help the blind, as a way to help with kids that have severe kind of sensory issues, and to sniff out drugs, many things. To hoard sheep, to hoard cattle, so for farming, for hunting. So of all the animals that humanity is somewhat domesticated, that seem to be the one that are the most creative and the most in our image. So it's probably all the animals. They're the ones I probably have the most respect for. But I respect all God's creations. But admittedly, I would admit that I would have more respect for a dog than a cat. So this me. But I respect all animals regardless because God created them all. Anyway, thanks so much for watching this video.